In the last 30 years there have been a lot of improvements in economic, political, and technology. This structures influenced the Gulf countries like the UAE to urbanize. Most of people in the UAE live in places that have been urbanized. There is more people coming to the urbanized places of the UAE. The statistics show that 85.5% of the UAE lives in the urbanized section of it. There is a 2.87% growth of living there since 2010 to 2015. Dubai, a part of the UAE and the most urbanized city of them all, was made the tourist attraction. There was a big project from 2000 to 2011. This project was about creating fake islands. This started the urbanization in the UAE. The UAE's rapid economical growth has affected the nature. The nature is most often in cost of the growth of the economy. The UAE's biggest challenge is to find fresh water to drink from. They try to use machines like desalination plants. This generates a lot of carbon into the atmosphere. The global warming in the UAE will cause problems in the coastline. This will also affect the habitats living there. The government is looking to change the climate as soon as possible, and they made that their first priority. There is a lot of waste on the ground in the UAE. This also causes the problem of fresh water. The trash is sometimes dipped into the lake, and because of this it is a huge problem in the UAE. The UAE will have more trash problems in the future. In 2017, 8.4 million tons of trash, while in the earlier year, which is 2016, they only had 6.6 million. The UAE is struggling to find fresh water, but also they are wasting some of the water that they already own. Dubai, there was a huge building project that made Dubai as it is now. They made artificial islands and everything for tourist attractions. Abu Dhabi is a rapidly growing city in terms of urbanization. The government is giving more and more money for buildings and urbanization in general. Dubai is so urbanized that it has 17 of the top 100 of the highest buildings. The future is looking more urbanized. The main problem in the UAE is that it has so small amounts of fresh water. This requires immediate attention. People don't have sanitary in their waters anymore in the UAE. This is because of air and soil pollution. The urbanized population will rise 7.9 million. This means that people will need to build more buildings, and it will lead to more of an urbanized country. The government is with urbanization, but they take it so lightly. They should have at least care a little and make it better for the people and the government. There is a lot of solutions to this problem. For starters, they can pump dirty water out of the underground and turn it clean to raise the level of water. There are solutions like rain and desalination, but it rarely rains in the UAE and desalination costs too much. There is another cure, which is grey water. Grey water is wastewater. They purify the water and they are all set. The solution is good because this will create more fresh water, plus they will be all set for the coming years. To educate people about the problem and the solution is a really good thing, because they can learn about the problem and act according to the solution. If the first solution doesn't work, then this is a good alternative. This is because the already used water can go into use and we can reuse it. Installing meters to houses to keep sure they are using the right amount of water, not more. Instead of using fresh water, farmers should plant plants that are grow with salt water and or plants that don't need much water. The UAE should use a smart app that alerts people when they reached their limit of water. This will be like warning people to be careful at the water they just used. Installing meters to houses will help the people know how much electricity they are using. This will help maintain more water for people. The farmers should do this because they would not waste water, and they will grow plants easier because nobody would tell them to stop using salt water. This will be good to let people know. This will make them to stop using as much water and make a productive system.